Hi, I'm Mike Gubby from Blinds. In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you the process of how to retrofit some of our roller blind motor options that we have onto the Blinds website into your existing roller blinds. Now, what we're about to do is physically take this change eye away and replace it with the motor, and I'm going to talk you through the process of that. So, Charlotte, let's go ahead and just show how to do a swap over. So we've got this roller blind operating here with the change drive. The first thing we need to do is just remove the roller blind. So we're just going to turn that little plastic cog there in the anti-clockwise direction, and the blind comes out from the pin end, and then I simply remove the blind from the male bracket. So we've got our roller blind out of the brackets. Now we pull out our chain drive, so we've just got our tube, and that just fits in there under a bit of a light compression fitting. So we just pull the whole thing away and we just expose that tube. So let's put that down right there. So what I'm now going to do is we're going to fit the roller blind motor, and in this instance it's one of the battery motors. So can you see, Charlotte, that this is the light tube that we use on the Blinds website? Can you see these 4 fins just here? See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they match up with the 4 grooves in that drive wheel, and you can see the same grooves, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I look at the crown wheel, which is that black component there, that also has the same grooves, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's simply a matter of getting our motor, lining up our grooves like that, and now you can see our drive wheel is going down inside the tube. Now we've got our crown wheel. It's called a crown wheel because it sits at the head of the motor. So I've got those also lined up, and I give it a little bit of a jiggle, and you can see now I've got the motor correctly inserted inside that roller blind. Okay. Now I just have to reinstall it inside the actual brackets themselves. So I'm just going to roll the fabric down a little bit because I want to be able to check my direction of the motor. As I've explained with these motors, it's really important that we get that flat section there facing in the straight down position. I fit that in the straight down position, and you can see that's gone in perfectly, and that USB charging port is facing in the straight down direction. So that's gone in really smoothly. There was no pressure, and it's really important that that's perfectly spot on. It can't go in on a slight angle because it won't just slide onto that male bracket. Now, Charlotte, if you can go to the other side, what I'm doing with this blind is I'm just holding a bit of tension that way because I don't want it to fall out. Now, as you can see, when I click the blind back into position, because I've used this new 0 head motor, which is that guy there, you can actually see that the head of the motor is actually thinner than the RB09 chain drive that Blinds has been using for about 7 years. And that's why it's now possible that we can retrofit those motors in, because we're not adding any additional width onto the roller blind itself. And in fact, you can even see that this roller blind is actually shrunk in size, and I've got a really nice amount of movement from left to right. So the process of swapping over motors is really quite simple. Now, once we've done our programming, we can just hit the down button. Obviously, I've already programmed this motor, but once you've done that, you can set the remote control, you can set up your Wi-Fi hub, and then the sky's the limit, and you're off and running with motorization. And you've done all that without going to the expense of replacing all of the roller blinds in your home. So in the next video, I'm just going to talk about a little bit more technical detail about the things that you need to make that happen. And we want it to happen as smoothly as what I've done today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel because there's going to be lots more information and all updates coming through the YouTube channel. And I'd like to thank you very much for watching today. Thank you.